Okay, so I'd like to talk right now just about the Sly Dog stand-up paddle boards, SUPs. The board I've got in front of me here is a 9-foot, what's called HP, high performance. And this board runs through the entire range. But the thing I love about it, the thing that makes it really fun for me, is that guys are starting to make boards instead of like big mouths, like they did a few years ago when we were first starting stand-up. Now they're more like big short boards, and I love what Sly Dog's done with it. They've taken that concept and taken it all the way into a short board. So you get the outline, you get the rails, you get the bottom contour. As an example, this is 9-foot, it's called the HP, high performance. And if you look down the line on this thing, this is actually the 9.6, but they have them in every size. It starts with a gentle concave, single concave. It's not flat up there, it's a little bit concave. When you're paddling, that just keeps it moving, keeps it up on top of the water, doesn't let it bog down. And that fades into a really nice spiral V or double V, where you can see it has a curve to a high point, which is the V, and then curve again. And that just allows when you step on the rail, when you go to step on the rail, it actually rocks into that panel and takes off. They've also designed it with two different fin options. You can ride it as a quad. You can set up those 4 fins, and that makes it looser. I think it makes it a little less directional when you're paddling, but in terms of short, small waves and just getting onto beach breaks and little rides like that, I think the quad's a real good way to go. If you're actually feeling like you're just getting your surfing act together, or you just want to go paddle this board for a distance and maybe pick up a wave if you're lucky, then you're going to ride it probably in the thruster setup, the 3 fins. That center fin just keeps it more stable, and also I'm sure it's better for bigger waves. What these guys have done to make the shortboard thing work is actually thinning out the profile. So it's 3.5 inches thick, so it's plenty thick. But it tapers into a very fine, hard edge, relatively thin board for a stand-up. And that gives it lots of release, but also when you put weight on that portion of the board, anywhere back here, it actually grabs water and takes off, bites and goes. So, I'm really pleased with this shape. What they've done is they make it wide enough. It's 31 inches wide, so that allows you to get the curves you want. It's narrow in the nose like a short board, so punching through waves paddling is excellent. And also, with that, the right rocker, that is the bottom curve, you pretty much can get over whitewater because it's got good nose rocker. But also with this board, because most of the volume is right in the middle of the board, when you're paddling, you're pretty much near your surfing position. You're paddling, you get into the wave, you step right back into your stance. You're just suddenly on the rocker, and it's working for you. So it's really an easy board to ride. I rode this exact model at Rottnest not too long ago. And what I found with this board, the beauty of it is when you get into the wave, your paddle is such an important part of the act because this is a real surfboard. You touch it, your paddle down, the board will follow it. And it's so easy to get off down the line because it's a big shortboard, it's not a big mount. That kind of follows through this whole Sly Dog range, design-wise. They do a 190-liter one, a 10.6, exact same shape, concept. It's just a real good design concept. They do that one. They do a 9.6. They've got a 9-foot one, and they've also got an 8.6, and really a fun board. They do some guns, which are not just for riding big surf. Nice thing about a pintail is real easy when you do pull into a wave if you're just tracking, and also if you're just going for a paddle. I think it's really a positive way to just get out there and ride. So from Sly Dog point of view, I really like what they're doing. I really appreciate the fact that they're taking a whole new cutting edge design concept, make them big shortboards and make that work. There's a few tweaks here and there, getting the rails right and stuff. They've got it, so it's working well. So that's us on Sly Dogs. Thanks.